gang, what's going on? Welcome to a midweek, midday live stream. I don't have time to do these very often, so I'm taking advantage during the holidays here. I also don't get a ton of mail that I open. I don't get a bunch of books in the mail, and I have some stuff. So I wanted to do like an unboxing, which I rarely get the chance to do these days. I'm not buying as many back issues. I'm not buying as many comics. I'm getting a lot of stuff from my LCS. So yeah, I thought I would take the opportunity. I got a couple of AOKs from some awesome friends and a couple of books I bought right before the holidays. So I thought I would take the chance. Let's say hello to people who are tailgating, like Shop for Comics himself. What is going on? Master of the Shopverse, super friend, obviously fan of John Doom, creator of John Doom. We do appreciate you, Shop. How are things going? A possible Black Suit Spidey related book, yes. But don't be worried. I know that there's a lot of fear around Black Suit Spidey now, but don't worry. We're all good. What's up, Kevin? Entropy in Comics, my man, my friend. What's up, Perry, with face blue, smiling, face blue, smiling, face blue, smiling. I'm sure it's an emoji in YouTube, but in StreamYard, it ain't. This comment is hilarious. If you're keeping up with the CGC drama, that's a hilarious comment and very on point. The answer is no. What is up, Las Cruces? Hello from New Mexico. I hope things are going well. And then we got Perry again with fuchsia face tongue out. Fuchsia face tongue out. What is up, Freaky Louie? I still am upset that I didn't meet you when I was in Florida, man. I hope things are going well, though, for you, Louie. I hope your New Year's kicking off right. Agro, what is going on? Good to see you, sir. Bonjour. I mean, I'm not super bored. The girls and I have today off and tomorrow off. We've been off for holiday break. We were watching Knives Out this morning. The girls, Charlie loves any mystery, and they had both kind of forgotten the twists of the movie. So we rewatched Knives Out this morning. But I knew that I was going to have time to do this unboxing with y'all right now. Looks like everybody's saying hi. This guy scored a mega epic book. So huge congrats to you for your Christmas Day pickup. Well earned, my man. Good to see you, sir. Yes, school break. We didn't get out for Christmas break until the 22nd, I believe, was that Friday we had off. We had school on the 21st. Some people had it flipped where they got out earlier, but they're back already. So it's a little different for everybody. First appearance of Bombastic Bagman. That's a great character, but I think I've already got that book, actually. Perry's now laughing emojis. I got that one. That one came through just fine. Louis says, Shop my SM bro, old Lobo. That's what you're thinking? Okay. What is up, Super Russ, the skinny flex of the comic book community, looking so strong and fit. So impressed, my man. Says, I'm not sure about the scandal you're talking about, but you guys won't believe the deal I got on a slab dancing 300. Nailed it. So I'm going to be unboxing to start some books that I've purchased and talk a little bit about how they fit into my collection and where I'm at with that. And then I've got 2 AOKs. I've put some links down below in the description for friends in the community who, messaged me right before Christmas and were like, hey, can I send you a little something? I wanted to send you something. I was like, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much. I only sent out Christmas cards this year. So they went above and beyond. First, I will start with the Amazing Spider-Man jokes y'all are making. I snagged this book for a steal. Somebody was just posting stuff on their Instagram that they were selling. And the first book I got was this one. You know how much I love this era of Spider-Man, the early Black Suit appearances. I love this Daredevil with Black Widow cover. I don't have an ASM 252, which is really the only other book I kind of want from these early appearances. So I'll probably look for that one at some point when I find a reasonable deal for it. But I saw this raw copy for a really great price. It's got a bad corner right there, and that's the main flaw. A couple of spine ticks, maybe, but the rest looks really good. I know it looks a little more blue on my screen. I think I need to adjust my color a little bit. It is a newsstand, baby. Absolutely. But a great book, and I just love this cover. That Black Suit Spidey, really cool. So I snagged this for, I think it was probably less than $20 shipped. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. Add it to the collection. And then in this one, I got some books from my man Aaron at A1's Comics on Instagram. And I put his Instagram link in the description below because I've purchased books from him a couple of times. And what I will say about Aaron is, number one, he has a ton of great comics, like an absolute ton, including a bunch. Right now, he bought a collection of early Claremont X-Men issues, if you're hunting for those. Two, he ships and packs his books beautifully when you buy from him. And three, he gives good deals. And if you bundle books together, he gives even better deals. So Aaron is just a great resource if you want to buy comics from reputable people on Instagram. I will vouch personally for Aaron, and his link is down below. He goes by A1's Comics on Instagram. So here's a little set of comics I bought from Aaron, and I did not pre-game any of the. I pre-gamed that book, but I didn't get any of these others on unpackaged. So I'm sorry, you're gonna have to listen to me cut some things open here. Let's see here. So what I got from Aaron was he posted that he's got this collection. Oh, sorry, I didn't say hi to Lane. Lane, hope you're having a great start to your new year. Unruly Simeon, obviously one of the best members in our community. I hope things are going well for you, my man. So when I saw that my man Aaron had an Uncanny X-Men set, it made me look through my collection to see what I wanted to upgrade and to see if he had any copies that were of a high enough grade that they would be better than the ones I've got. So I purchased 3 books to upgrade from my X-Men collection, and I've already forgotten which ones they were. So this is going to be a bit of a wake up for me. But when it comes to what I'm hunting in 2024, one of the 12 slots that I've got on my 2024 hunt list is an upgrade my Uncanny spot. And I think it's close to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 16 issues from the Claremont run. Yeah, I'm live, Ryan. What's up, buddy? So 16 comics in my Uncanny Claremont run that I'm looking to upgrade. So it's not very many. It's really anything that's below like a 5.5 or a 6. So I've got a fair amount of comics that have got that wear and tear, bad spines and all that kind of stuff that I purchased. I don't see no Mama Cat. She's right over there in the, I can show you on the floor in my messy room here. She's right there in that little box right there. I don't know if you can see her, but she's like curled up in one of my CGC boxes, Ryan. The cat's asleep. Cat's in the box. So those 16 issues I'm going to upgrade. It includes 2 what I would consider to be big keys. X-Men 101, which I have in a 5.5 and is really low on my scale of needing to upgrade because it's right on the lip of kind of what I want. So I have an X-Men 101 in a 5.5, which I'm never going to get rid of, but I might want a nicer one at some point. And then issue 120, which is the other key. It's the first, they call it a cameo appearance, but it's really not, of Alpha Flight. And my copy's got a bunch of spine. You can even see the spine ticks on my camera here. A ton of spine ticks going up the side. It's got a big old, you can see the creasing lines, right? You can see the crease lines on the cover. They're crisscrossing it. So it's just a low grade copy. And I would like to upgrade it. Those are the only keys. The rest of the books are just great old issues of Uncanny. And I just want to find copies that are of a nicer grade. Yeah, I did get a haircut, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Sorry, did I miss some other people? I missed Phil Ailing. What's going on, Phil? I missed my guy, Old Wolf. What's going on, Tony? Good to see you, Tony. I missed Big O. What's going on, Paul? How are you doing, sir? I saw his list and I messaged Aaron. I said, here's my hunt list. Here are the 16 books I need. If you have any of them in a nicer grade, send me photos and we'll make a deal. I have pulled out all of those books and we can compare and see if this is a nicer copy. So first up, I see issue 146, X-Men versus Murder World. I know that Ryan likes this cover. I think this cover is an atrocity. I think it's just no good. I don't understand why Havoc is in white. I don't understand Polaris's costume. It's just a bit of a mess, but it is a very nice newsstand copy. I'll pull out my issue 146 and we can make a comparison. Yeah, no different. I mean, huge difference. So this is mine, my other one, and you can see the spine ticks pretty clearly going down the side here. So for me, it's a night and day comparison. I can, across the top. I mean, look at the top of this one. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it in my camera here, but it's got like almost like water smudging going on here. Funny little like discoloration. If you put the other one above it, yeah, you can see kind of like by night. Yeah, underneath the word Marvel, there's some like water droplets and stuff, but you don't see it down here on this other one. So yeah, that's a nice upgrade for sure. Yeah, it looks like almost like a rip too. So my 146 I can get rid of, and I will keep this new one. That's a nice upgrade. I got to make sure I'm keeping track of my copies here. So I'm going to go in where I've got my upgrade list, and I'm going to delete 146. One more off my list. That's fantastic. Next up, I've got, here's a nice one. 132, part of the Dark Phoenix saga. In fact, it's the only issue in the Dark Phoenix saga I needed to upgrade. Let's see, by comparison to mine. These are somewhat similar, but mine has really bad, if you look at the top, firstly, it's a really bad cut, and you can see all the little rips and tears and marks. Look how round this corner is. It's lived a life, this one. And look at the bottom corner down here. It's got a lot of chipping. It's clearly rounded there. So this one definitely needed an upgrade. And here's the new one. It still has spine ticks, but man, the corners are a lot sharper. You don't have any of the issues across the top. Look at how much better the cut. I mean, just look at the cut at the top between these two, right? One of them shows black at the top, the nice new one, and then my older copy barely does at all across the top. So that's a big change there. They still have spine ticks, but I'm going to consider this one done. This is a much nicer copy. So yeah, I'm upgrading that, number 132, off of my list. Whoa. And done. All right. So there's two nice upgraded. Color is bolder on the new one. I agree with that too. Yeah, Chet, I got some new stuff here. My man Chet is a big Byrne fan. That was some Byrne books for sure. Ooh, cleaned up the mess a little bit. Ryan, my Wonder Brother, right? He is the Wonder Man. Let's see. Who else did I have anybody else jumping in here? People look at me and say the same things. So round. This one has lived a life. Well said, sir. Well said. All right. Third one is the oldest one, I believe. Yeah, here's issue 103. Great Storm rear end cover there. This one looks much nicer. It's got, let's see, a couple of spine ticks, maybe 3 or 4. Really nice colors, really nice corners. And I will show you my original copy here. This is the older copy. You can see in this corner a ton of damage. Like the black has all this gray and white in it. It's very rounded in this corner. Yeah, it's just again lived a life. Look at the dent. I don't know if you can see all the dents and stuff in this corner. And then it's just a mess of spine ticks all the way down the side. Yeah, you can see the spine ticks there. Just a trillion spine ticks. And then you look at this new one. You got a couple of spine ticks, but so much cleaner by comparison. In fact, if I put them side by side, yeah, you can see one of them has a lot more spine damage than the other. So the one in the front here is my older one, and this is my newer one. So I'm very happy with that upgrade. Colors are stronger, corners are stronger all the way around. So that is a beautiful upgrade. Thank you, Aaron. I'm going to now delete 103 off my list, and then I'll go over which ones I'm still missing. Delete. Okay, so here we go. Done. That takes me down by 3. So now I'm down to 13 issues to upgrade. Metarog's in the chat. Feliz Año Nuevo, Metarog. What is going on? I hope you're having a good new year, my friend. Did I miss somebody? I feel like I missed somebody else, but maybe I didn't. Maybe just everybody saying hi to Raj. What's up? I did miss Simon. Whoa, I skipped over him. There he is. Feliz Año Nuevo to you, Simon. I know that's Spanish, and I don't know if you speak Spanish, but there you go. What is up, Dale of Suspense? What's going on this morning for you, Dale? Good to see you. I know you're. I think you just passed 600 subscribers on YouTube. So congrats to you, sir. Hope things are going well. I wrestled in college, so I have a lot of spine damage. Lots of spine damage. 102 is a tough one to find. Best of luck. So yeah, let's look through what I still need to get. I mentioned issue 101, which I think is my lowest numbered issue that I need to snag. Let's see here. Okay. So 101 goes first, and then I've got issue 104 has that. I mean, you look at Banshee's head is almost rubbed off. It looks like someone was erasing all over that corner. So there's issue 104. I believe I like my issue 102, though, Chet, so I should be okay. Issue 103, let me look at all the discoloration across the top on this issue. So that's issue 105, sorry. 108 is probably one of my lowest grade books. It's got like scribbled pen mark all over that corner. It's just spine ticks everywhere. So there's 108. I skipped 106. I'm sorry about that. This one's in a pretty wrinkly bag, so it's probably not going to pop as well as it should. But I just knew that it had lived a life so bad I wasn't too worried about it. Just a lot of, you can see the like black smudging and all the white and the wrinkles and corners. This corner down here has really suffered. What is up, Nigel? Good to see you, sir. So that's 106. I mentioned 120, which is the first cameo of Alpha Flight, and mine's got a bunch of spine ticks on that. And what's up, Bobby DeLeghetto in the chat? Here's 124, which is next on my list. That one across the top, you can see almost like all spine ticky across the top. Lots of fades, lots of like, there's 2 or 3 crease lines going that way. That's 124. And the rest are all raw. It's 178. Need to upgrade. One we just read recently for Omni X-Men. This is 101 or 181. Sorry, 181. Lots of spine ticks there. 215. Another Storm Mohawk cover. This one's definitely had some tough times here. Another good Storm cover. 223. Love the Mohawk Storm era, you know. Issue 230, 230 with Lone Star, or sorry, not Lone Star. Oh, geez. I said Lone Star, and now it's like all I can think of. Long Shot, sorry. It's got a bunch of spine ticks as well. Considering it's like issue 230, I should have a nicer one. And then issue 280, which is very faded. It should have a lot more color to this. It's just a very faded copy of this. It was my personal one that I bought as a kid, and it's just lived a life. So those are the issues I'm upgrading. 13 left to do. I don't think I'll get all of them done. I won't get all of those done this year, but knocking 3 of them out of the way now so that I'm down to 13 feels really good. That's awesome. I've got, sorry, let me scroll back up here and say hello to some people, answer some questions. I said hello to Bobby. Hope your New Year's off to a good start, Bobby. Let's see here. Killing me with these Claremont X-Men. So it's definitely the run that I was happiest to complete. Very, very pleased with that. Look, all these people knew it was Long Shot. So what I'm not close to a full run of Uncanny X-Men. I'm not close because I haven't put a priority on issues 1 through 93. I've never put a priority on that. It's never been something I really wanted. Those issues don't mean as much to me. I have a few, like this one was a gift from Chet this year. I've got the first Banshee over here. So there's a few that I have in that early run. I've got the first Sentinels, but I don't want that early run because number 1, it's super expensive. And number 2, I don't like those characters and stories as much as I like the Claremont team. And, that's more my team, all excellent for Bunch of Beauties. Chet says, I have several of the Afterburn, get it, laying around. I'll set you up to see if you, okay, I can send you my list, Chet, if you want to see if you're getting rid of any of those. You're getting rid of any of those, sorry. Taylor Winder, whoops, sorry. I miss Taylor. There it is. Taylor says, I'll sell you 200 through 500 super cheap. I do have a few issues in that stretch, like I mentioned. So in the 200s, I've got 4 issues in the 200s that I'm looking for. 280, 230, 223, and 215 are the ones that I'm hunting in the 200s. Everything else is below that. So that's 4 out of the 13 are in that stretch. But it's good to see you, Taylor. Happy New Year. I hope things are going well, man. And I think I got caught up on the chat. So those are the books I've purchased that I snagged recently. Let's talk a little about AOKs. That's next. I got 2. Actually, I got 3 AOK gifts to go over, and it looks like my internet is getting faulty. I'm wondering if my teenage daughters are on their devices. I hear a no from Kate, but I saw a computer floating around. We'll see. First up, I got a gift from my friend X11 Bravo on Instagram, and he's in our chats a lot from YouTube. He sent me a book. He purchased it off Amazon and just had it shipped to me. He's like, this sounds interesting. It sounds like something you would like, so I'm going to send it over. It's called Rules for a Night from actor Ethan Hawke, and he's published a few novels. And this one is basically his conceptualization of what a knight in the olden days would have written home if he was worried he would not survive the coming battle. And it's like, I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi, but it's not happy. It's not happy. It just crashed and shut me down. Mr. Sinister's at work. Stop streaming Kate. Iceman froze him. Yeah, it just crashed. Absolutely crashed. Happy New Year. Well, we all know you need X-Force, X-Factor, X-Man, X-Isles, Mutant X. Lots of stuff I need. Yep. Sorry, Bobby. Sorry, Las Cruces. 17 people hung out through that. Well, I appreciate you. Iceman froze him. That's more likely. Let's see here. What's up, Acme Comics? Hello to you. Put some more quarters in my router. Mama Cat is on friskies.com. She's sitting now. She's sitting in the little sun rays on the ground here. Unplug it, plug it back in. I like all these ideas. So I was mentioning X11 Bravo sent me this Ethan Hawke book, and I'm going to be putting that high on my list of reading for the next few days. Just to give him an idea of what it's, what's this all about? What is it meaning? What is the importance of it? How does it come across? It looks like the idea is that there are chapters based on topics like honesty or solitude and those kind of things. Super tiny. We'll see how long it takes me to read through it all. Let's see here. I think I'm still good on the chat, but you let me know. Hopefully you can see and hear me. Hopefully it's all working here. Yikes. So let's go to Alan. Alan is from Climbing Comics. I know there's Claiming Comics and Climbing Comics. I've got the links down below for Alan, so you can hopefully find his stuff very easily. He sent me this AOK. He messaged me. He's like, can I send you something for the holidays? I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And here we are. Okay, let me see if I can he's got all the little tabs on it. Now I got 18 people in the chat. Hopefully it's still working. All right. All right. Haven't seen anybody comment in a little bit here. Hopefully we're doing all right. It seems pretty quiet in the chat. Okay, it says, John, this is a long overdue AOK. This was supposed to be a Christmas gift, but I received it too late to get it out on time. This is just a little something to say thank you for always supporting me in this YouTube journey, whether it's a question of what to do on my channel, how to introduce my daughters into comics, joining me on my small channel. You've never hesitated to help. I know Mohawk Storm is one of your favorite characters, so I hope this will be a nice addition to your collection. Oh, this is from Carlos. My bad. Sorry. I got my AOKs confused, the two guys. So this is from Los, my man, Los's comic journey. I'm sorry, I should not have preset these. So this is down below. The reconnection's perfect and super clear. Good. Building Legos. Sorry, building Legos. Happy to hear that. That's a good feeling. Okay. So this came from my man Carlos from Los's Comic Journey. And I'm just going to slide that over and look at that. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. That looks like a print, and I don't recognize the name of the artist, but that is a beauty. Wow. Look at that. That is stunning. And is it Jeff DeCall? It might be Jeff DeCall. You guys recognize the name. You might recognize the signature better than I. It's not going to show up without being fuzzy, but it looks like Jeff DeCall to me. I see a DEKA, and it looks like it might be an L. But wow, that is a beauty. I'm glad Simon agrees with me. Okay, good. That is freaking amazing. Wow. Thank you, Carlos, man. That is freaking gorgeous, dude. What I usually try to do with this, he sent it in a nice bag and board. I'm going to put his note inside the bag and board so that I keep it with it. And I'm going to add it to my art portfolio, my comic book art portfolio. But that is gorgeous. I'm going to snap some photos first. Carlos, thank you, my man. JP is in the chat. What's going on, JP? He says, I think it's DeCall. He said, same as the Ivy that he sent me. There you go. Also, you're not here. Okay. I don't see you. I didn't see him. He was not here. Wow. That was really, really cool. This one is the one that came from my man Climbing Comics, Alan. So both of them are linked down below, along with Aaron, who has all the X-Men books if you're looking to pick some up. I love the wrapping paper on this. It's so great. Oh my gosh. It reminds me of Pops or Scotty Young artwork or something. I love it. So thank you in advance for this, my man. I'm going to try not to totally ruin the artwork, but I don't know that there's an easy way to rip into these things. Oh, he's got a note on top. Okay, here. Well, I think we'll see if I can ever use that paper again. And then he's got a Gemini mailer there, but I got my blade. My Reggie Collects blade is at the ready. He says, happy holidays. Hope you have a great start to the new year. Thank you so much for being one of my diamond dogs. I appreciate you, buddy. Wanted to give you something unique and useful. I recently learned how to tuft rugs, and I started crafting at home. I made you a keyboard mat. Of course, it had to be Storm. Enjoy, my friend, from Alan, Climbing Comics. No way, dude. No way. Okay, this sounds dope. Oh my gosh, no way. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh, man. He made this? Wow. Look at that. Look at that. No way. Oh my gosh, dude. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. It's a keyboard mat. So like you can set your keyboard on it. Dude, that is dope. That is so freaking cool. Look how perfect it is. He made that. Dude, that is, we have too many talented friends in this community. Wow. That is cool, man. Holy cow. Thank you, Alan from Climbing Comics. That was freaking cool. That was freaking cool, man. Wow. So look at these pieces. What awesome friends in this community, man. That is too freaking cool. You can run your fingers through Storm's hair, right? There it is. Yeah. John, I need that shirt. It's perfect for me. Yes, this is from my friend. I bought this from Comics for Cheap. James. He has the Near Mint as F shirts. And occasionally I wear it. No kissing the mat one. Besos y brazos. Come on, Roger. Besos y brazos. That is amazing, Alan. I can't even, dude. That's cool, man. That's just cool. And yeah, what great, awesome folks in this community. I can't even explain it, man. You try to explain this community to other people, and they just don't get it. They just don't get it. I'm gonna quickly go through my hunt list for 2024 and just kind of show you where I'm at. I loaded a bunch of them in my overlays, so hopefully I've still got them in here. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see. I've got a few Avengers books in my hunt list. Issue 3 of Avengers is highest on my list or most expensive on my list. Issue 15 and issue 18. Those are the 3 original run Avengers books that I need to complete that run 1 through 20. I've come a long way. I don't have any keys left to snag. Last year was the big year for that push, getting 4 on my own, but then getting 1 through Steve Whiting. Unbelievable. So now I got to finish the run. I got to finish that out, 1 through 20. That just leaves those 3 books, left to snag this year. So those are high on my hunting list for 2024. I also need a couple of slabbed comics. In particular, I want to get a high grade copy of this. Something in the 9.6 range, I think, is ultimately my goal. So that's high on my hunting list. I think that if you get in on an auction, not a buy it now or a short boxed, instead of just go through a traditional auction, you can steal those for a great price. So those are high on my list. And then of course, my 9.8 Secret Wars run is 1 book away, and it's this book, issue 11, that I'm going to try to get. I usually try to get the direct editions. I like Spidey's face in the corner going from regular to black suit Spidey. So I need 9.8 of issue 11. And there are a fair amount of them out there. I just think the prices aren't right. I think if you're paying more than $100 shipped for that book, you're paying too much. And I would pass on that personally. So let's see. Those are on my list. There's 1 omnibus on my list, and that I would love to get the Chris Claremont Miss Marvel omnibus, which is out of print. I didn't even know it was a thing. So I'm sort of hunting for one and hoping to get it for a reasonable price and not pay $200 to $300 for something just because it's out of print. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that comic book. And that leaves 2-ish other books. Obviously, I need my last Green Lantern big boy book, which is the first cover appearance of Sinestro. Issue number 9. I need that. I'm not a grade snob. I wouldn't mind a raw copy of that book at all. It's the first cover of Sinestro. So I've got the first appearance of Sinestro. I've got, I think, his 3rd appearance, but that cover appearance in issue 9 is his 2nd appearance. So that's high on my list. And then, like I started the show off, I do need a bunch of upgraded X-Men books. So I use this as a placeholder for that. I went through the last 13 that I need to upgrade. Most of the rest of that run is in a 7.0 or higher, really nice grades. So I'm not really worried about that. Those are the ones that I would love to just get. This 13 issues are the ones that I think are low enough grades, right? 4.0s and 3.0s, just low grade copies. And I would like to get something at least in a 7.0 range, right? So hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you James's link, Comics for Cheap, and we'll get you going that way. Let's see here. Chet says he's been looking for a signed DC Comics Presents 2698. Good luck on that one, Chet. Yeah, I don't know that I need anything that extreme. I would love a 9.8 at the right price, but it's going to be a book I save for. And so I might not even get it this year. It might be next year. It's easily the most expensive on that list that I just went through. So of the books I'm trying to get next year, that's the big boy book. And I don't mind waiting. I don't mind being patient on that one and finishing upgrading these X-Men books, because other than 2 of these X-Men books, most of them are $40 or less to upgrade. So I don't mind. I don't mind focusing on that and clearing those big ones out of the way, those books out of the way, and then waiting until I find the right copy for the right price of that DC Comics Presents. So yeah, those are the books I'm hunting this year. Those are the AOKs I got for Christmas. Huge thank you to X11 Bravo, Climbing Comics, and Los's Comic Journey for sending me these gifts. Very unexpected. Very much I appreciate those guys and those gifts. So I'm going to snag some great photos and post some of these things for people to see. And then I recommend, again, Aaron's Comics. Thank you to Aaron for always posting books, always posting lots of things to his Instagram, and then being friendly with deals so that I can look over if these copies are the ones I want to buy. And then he bundles them together and hooks me up. Colossus Collector says, I got an X-Men 120 and a 9.6 like you just showed, my highest grade early Claremont. That is a great book to have in that grade. So congrats to you. That is a beast of a book. Fantastic. Good job. Yeah, I don't know that I need one that high. I just want something that is not as sort of spine tick riddled as mine. I don't mind raw copies of these kind of books. The 101 I might prefer in a slab, but I don't know that it matters. And that one is the last one I'm going to go for because I have a great copy of it. I don't necessarily want to get rid of mine or anything like that. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate you, sir. Have a wonderful day. And I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna wrap this up and put away these goodies and post some pictures on Instagram to thank Los, Alan, and X11. I don't know. I'm floored. I don't know what to say. This community is amazing, and they're so incredibly giving. And the benefit too of now that I've upgraded some of these is I can give away some of the lower grade copies in my collection to people as well. Yes, have a great day, everyone. I thank everybody for coming by and hanging out for a little bit on a Thursday afternoon. And I wanted to mention, and I don't know that let me find. Let me see if I can get the link. I'm going to see if last thing I can do here is if I can find that link. I don't know if I'm going to find it, but we'll see. I've got a link to the show I'm doing tonight. Let's see here. To me, where did I send that link? I'm going to struggle to find it. I'm going to have to send it to myself. Good Lord, Jan. So we'll see if I can get it off my Instagram here. I'm on a show tonight, and I'm going to get this link so that I can mail it to myself. I am doing a contest against my man, JP. There it is. I got the link, and I'm going to see if I can drop it in my own chat. I'm going to go to my own video in my own chat and drop the link in. Oh, I got a commercial. I got to sit through a commercial. Let's see here. Friday morning, says Spidey. Paste, drop. There it is, the straw poll link. There it is. Finally figured it out. I got it in the chat. Tonight, I am on the Mr. Comics 89 YouTube channel. I'm facing off against JP for the finale of the best comic book villains. JP is representing Poison Ivy. I am representing Dr. Doom himself. So it's a Doom versus Boobs showdown. I'm dropping the link there. You can click it and go and vote. You can vote on who you think should win, Poison Ivy or Dr. Doom. You make your choices. Obviously, JP has his preference. It's hard to argue with his logic, but I'm hopeful that it comes like a tight debate. The show tonight, as I understand it, and maybe JP agrees, I believe tonight he's going to drop a separate link for those of you that watch the show with us live, listen through the ramblings of JP and myself, and then can vote again and have that vote, because you're live in the chat, count for even more. I believe that's the voting system we convinced Matt to try running for this show. So you can vote now and get a single vote in, and then vote again later with an extended period of voting with a different link that lets your vote count even more, because you're in the chat and you're listening to the debate and voting again. So could be a fun way to listen to fun comic book nerddom, some great chitty chats. Kitty Cat is in the sun rays now. What are you doing, girl? She's messing about. You playing around? You're looking for some. She's found the sun rays, man. She's chilling in the sun rays. So be there tonight, Mr. Comics 89's YouTube channel, in about 4 hours, a little less than 4 hours. We'll be over there on Matt's channel, Mr. Comics 89, and we'll be talking Dr. Doom and Poison Ivy and, godlike powers in these human frail bodies and boobs. Lots of that discussion, I'm sure, as well. So I wanted to make sure I dropped that link. Feel free to use it as much as you want, as often as you can, and then come by tonight and vote again, because it should be a lot of fun. Now I'm officially going to get out of here. Thanks, everybody, for coming by, and I hope to see you guys later. Bye.